Hi there. It's Friday, so I've got another module ready for you to go. Now, we are ready to start kind of a new section or unit of our course. We're all done with the section on language processing and acquisition. We are still going to be kind of talking about second language acquisition as we kind of get into some of these topics in the next few weeks, but technically, formally, we're kind of done with focusing on them. Okay, what are we going to be covering for the next few weeks? We are covering the core areas of linguistics. We're answering the question, what do you know when you know a language? And so these are the very specific areas of language. This is the sounds of language, the pieces of meaning of inside of words, the words of language, the sentences and the phrases that make up sentences, and then also the meaning kind of behind the meaning of sentences. So each one of these areas is a specific discipline of linguistics, and so we're going to be spending a little time on each one and kind of focusing on it, and then seeing how it applies to classroom teaching and how we can best support our students in the classroom when they are developing the skills in that area. So the first one is all about sounds. And so for this week, we're focusing on the area called phonetics. And this is all about the sounds of language. So it's phonetics, and it's all about the different consonants and vowels. We are focusing on English specifically, and the symbols. We're going to look at some different symbols called the International Phonetic Alphabet. There are more symbols that we can use to represent all languages of the world, but we're really only going to be focusing on the symbols that we use for English, the consonants and vowels of English. It's just a little bit easier. We just don't really have the time to look at all of them in this introductory class. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the assignments for this week. Just jump into the module, and we've got 5 assignments, but you'll see that there are 3 quizzes, and all of the quizzes are pretty short. Okay, so the first one just has 3 questions. It is based on this video. So you'll watch the video. The video is this professor. I really like the way that he explains the kind of fundamentals of phonetics, and I use his videos in a few places, so you'll see him again. And just 3 questions, and you have 3 different attempts, so everybody should get 100% on this, I hope. Okay, and then the second quiz is also just 3 questions, also based on the video. Okay, and then the third quiz is a little bit longer. This one is based on this document. So you're going to want to have this open while you are taking the quiz, and you should see that the quiz questions are in order in the document. So just go through and find the questions, answer them in the order as you go. You can also take a look at these 2 resources down here. Okay, for this assignment, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be comparing Spanish and English vowels. Now, to do this assignment, you do not need to know Spanish. In fact, it might actually be easier if you don't know Spanish, because you might, like some of your knowledge might kind of get in the way. If you're coming with a blank slate, it might be a little bit easier. So, read the short article here, another short article, you can read that, and then you are going to just listen to these two videos. One is a video that's for Spanish speakers learning English, and the other one is for English speakers learning Spanish. And then I just have a couple of questions for you. If you are not sure how to answer them, you can go ahead and ask me questions on this. Send me, your what you think might be the answer, and I'm happy to, give you feedback on that before you submit your final draft. And then for the discussion for the week, this is going to be about phonetics and teaching reading. So I have 3 different articles for you to read. Well, 2 articles and then 1 website. And the website has a number of different resources and some different videos for you to check out. It has quite a bit of information. So take some time to go through that, kind of get a good background into the different information here. And then just, read through the questions. And you don't have to answer every single question in your original post, but give a good, thoughtful post for your original post, and then that way it'll be easy for your classmates to reply to you. We can get a great discussion going, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have to say, and I'll be jumping in here in the replies. I can't wait to see what you all come up with on this discussion. All right, let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I will be talking to you later. Okay, bye-bye.